Alright, so for this one, I am being sent out to pour an interior pool slab. So basically, I am going to be pouring the concrete slab for what's usually the shallow end of an in-ground pool. Oftentimes they usually include steps as part of the pour. Anytime you're sent out to pour anything pool related is kind of interesting because you usually have to get the truck stuffed in the backyard somewhere pretty tight. Oftentimes there's dirt piles everywhere, and you have to work around people's landscaping because they usually don't like people or the landscape to get destroyed. But this one wasn't that bad. A different driver had gone out to pour the collar itself the day before this, and apparently it was way tighter. And by today they had flattened out some of the dirt to make the area easier to work in. But let's get going. So, being that I hadn't been to this job site before, I had gone out to walk it, talk to the guy who's in charge around here, and just sort of got a layout or got an idea for the lay of the land back there. So ahead of me here is what's fairly soft sand, so I do have to be careful. I need to make a wide swing to my left and then cut back to the right pretty tight to make the corner. I'm not going to be able to make the corner all in one shot, so I have to then cut back straight, then back up with the wheels cut towards the left, the swing of the ass of the truck out to the left, so that I could cut the front tires back to the right and make the swing. Now apparently the day before this was just barely wide enough for the width of the truck. Today they had it flattened out so that with enough cuts I could actually probably hang both front tires into the hole. He was a little bit nervous about me doing that, so he just wanted me to sort of sneak up to the edge and hang one tire over, but with enough cuts and enough back and forth I could have probably hung both front tires, but oh well. If you look around the yard, they've got a couple different things going on. They have the septic tank uncovered, looks brand new, so they had some septic work being done. There's a pool being installed. There was some other landscaping looked like was being done around the other side of the front of the house, so they were doing quite a few things. So I, as you can see, I had just gotten the truck wound up. I got it mixed up. You want it on the stiffer side for this, which is to be expected. I was backing up to get the ass of the truck further to the left. And obviously I'm going to pull up and then to the right, or with the front wheels cut to the right, and then back up with the wheels cut back to the left to bring the front of the truck around and the ass get the ass hung over what's behind me. Then pull back forwards and hang the right front tire into the hole a little bit. And then I could, in fact, reach the steps anyways. He didn't want me to pull too far in, as I mentioned, but I was only able to reach halfway of the shallow end.
Alright.
So right before I started doing this, I threw some water on it to loosen it up for him. I probably could have made it a little bit wetter than it is still, just because he had to ended up dragging it halfway across the shallow end here, because I couldn't reach it. I did end up asking him if he wanted me to put more water in, but he decided against it. But it is what it is. If it were a decent bit wetter than it is, I could have given it a good push for him to help him, but I wasn't able to do that. At this point, I was actually unable to really see where the concrete was going. It looks like my camera was able to mostly see where the concrete was going, but I wasn't able to see where the concrete was going, so I was sort of operating by feel and their gestures to figure out where I needed to put the concrete. So that was that for that one. So that was what you'd call the shallow end of that pool. Just pour it out, kind of like a normal backyard patio or anything. It's just inside of a pool. As you saw, and as I said, it usually includes a set of steps in there. But yeah, be sure to leave a comment below. They're always appreciated. Like the video, subscribe. Be sure to like the Banas Concrete Service Facebook page and Instagram page. And that's that. Just gonna head back to base and get sent on another one.